And there we go. All the invite things sent out. Welcome once again. It has been a while since the last art stream. And it kind of shows in the progress I've made in just making fucking anything. But yeah. As I said in the invites, you found me through them. I'm doing the comic style, was it word balloons with like impact or a special sound occurs. Still working on this one, so I'll just go ahead and get down. Here's one of the complete ones. Wham! Very sharp, almost saw blade style. The trans flag colors, which I have another trans palette planned. And also crunch it. Holy crap, everything got moved around there. What happened? What got moved around? Let's see, I think that got moved. I think it'd be easier just to move this. Okay, no. Autocorrect, I don't know what the heck happened there, but something did. But regardless, we'll just lock that so it doesn't happen again. We got this with the Age Under Pride, which I think this is one of the ones where I just ran out of like semi-fitting like things to go with. Like as you can see on the list here, I've got Bonk with the three canaries like flying around the head, Looney Tunes style, for polysexual. And then for polyromantic, right below, it's Ouch with 3 stars in a similar fashion. Which we might do one of those today, instead of the one I was in the middle of, but let's see. Yeah. Bam is the other trans flag palette one. Excuse me. Mixing up, I'm still doing the chainsaw like thing, because that looks nice, but I think I'm changing how I do the colors on here. Because the white looks good. It does. But I think I need to have the strands changed to it. So let's go ahead and look at that. So, as you see, we've got this little grouped up thing here, and this is all the individual pieces inside. Watch. Alright, I need to... Yeah. So, as you see right there in the center, I'll make visible again. Yeah. I did not have to redo it by hand every time, but I did have to copy the previous stage, change the size, twist it a little bit to make it fit. So it took a while. It took a while, but it does look good. Now we just have it slowly grow back out from the center. This might make for a good, like, pseudo loading GIF. Maybe down the line. Not today, though. No, not today. Yeah, first, what we're going to do is we're going to make a duplicate of the entire folder, close it, lock it, just so I don't accidentally mess with it. Now we are going to go through the process of changing all the colors on here, one by one. Alright. Actually, I should show how the changes are, so it's pretty much how I had it, is it's just an outline over this spiky, what is it, the polygon, which I think I can show how the polygon works right now. Yeah, so it polygon shops and shapes in Inkscape. All you need are 2 dots. One is for the low point of the spikes. The other is for the high point, which also rotates it. Put that back where it was. But I discovered an interesting thing when I was fiddling around with it the other night. You can do that, which looks cool. I might use this for one of the other impacts. We'll see. But just... I want to say tessellate, but I don't think that's the right word. Kind of reminds me of mandalas? I think that's what they're called. It's been a while. Yeah, that's pretty much how all the layers work. Just change the inside, sorry, the fill color, because that's how it's determined this, the fill color. So yeah. Red flag, let's see, I have the web strands here, because I thought, make it kind of spider-webby. Because, Spider-Gwen has confirmed the Into the Spider-Verse, yes. Into the Spider-Verse, the second animated movie. Trans. Absolutely trans. And anyone who wants to dispute that fact can fucking fight me. But yeah, we will make the outside line that color. Now we fill it visible. There we go. We will just be doing that with every layer here. In fact, we're just going to zoom in even more, make it a little bit easier on us. Now we can make the fill nothing. Stroke becomes that blue. And then that one stays. Wait. Let's see, where's there. My resource, let me double check. Is it pink then blue then white? Or it's flat. Okay, it's blue then pink then white. Beige, blue, pink, white. Yes, that works. But this means I need to go back to pink, then white, then... Oh, hey, epiglottal. I haven't seen second animated Spider-Verse yet, but Return Gwen is actually the only cis people. I mean, that seems like a strange stance to take. The only cis person that her dimension has a trans flag in her room. If anything, you would not need to show solidarity for her, but for all the people who are, not... Oh, sorry, who are cis. No, that's not a... Okay, I'm on that layer. Yeah, hello. Oh, hey, welcome as well, Burango. Let's see, if you missed a little thing, I'm going to make my impact images, which... This is going to be a thing. I'm going to take the excuse to show off the two I had. Oh, wrong level. There. The two I already have complete. Wham. Which another art stream, I had to make the letters completely by hand, but I made it work. The font I was doing is much too complicated, and Crunch, which I did earlier today because I'm at home and bored. Oh, you played Library of Runia? Fun. Zhao. Okay, that makes more sense than Jia, because I've seen Zhao in many games. But yeah, best of luck. If they are utterly terrifying, like you say. Okay, and yes, correct one. Oh, zoom back in, because it's just trying to make it look cool web shit. Charmander right there. Yes, this is... Wait, no, that was correct. Phil needs to be invisible. Mandarin for small. That was an island for bionicle. Maybe we need more Jia, if only to have a throwback to the Bionicles, Oh god, I'm seeing already I'm gonna have to adjust some of these by hand as well. We will do that on the way out. After we get all these colors done. So fill, visible, this one is back to blue. Yes. Just go back and forth like this. Now we're on here. Outline, there's fill invisible. Yeah, I did a lot of adjusting on this the other night. I wish it didn't auto-scroll. I do have a way to fix that, actually. I can move this all the way up. And then does not keep trying to zoom up every time I do this. Alright, where were we at? We are there. Perfect. This is another one staying in white. Yep. Visible, then back to... Wait, I could be doing that. Cool. Now that I'm almost done figuring that out. It's just how the mind works, right? You're like, cool, this project's super quick. I'm going to be done in no time. Then realize, oh, I could have done this easy. Oh, I do have to do it like that. Damn it. Wait, why is it... It's not... It's supposed to be turning blue. Come on. There. Okay. Oh, wait, phase 3? Yeah. I mean, who can afford to just wait around nowadays? Let's see. Yeah, that says white. Next one is blue. think. Oh, so wait, this one is that, but it's supposed to be rounded. I must have made a mistake when I was copying everything. But this should be very last, which actually should be white for the stroke. I think fill is when we are going to go real gradient and get translate. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, it should be white on the outside. This is going to be one of those things that absolutely no one will see, but the detail bugs me if I don't do it. Yeah. And there we go. But let's see. Kill Xiao's boyfriend. She enters the library with a small army. You win, she sprouts scales and an outler. Runs off, comes back with one of her friends. Get her to half health, kill her friend. She turns into a volcano. I mean, it's got to be an Eastern dragon, right? Because she has an antler. I don't think that's very common in the Western ones. So, good on the developers for keeping that in mind. Let's see, she turns the background of the fight into a volcanic rift zone. That does sound awesome, but terrifying. I see where you're coming from. Dragon, I mean, tomato, potato. Let's see. The side, yes. First, let's get the stroke style fixed all around. Next one should be that one. I got it right. Perfect. And that looks like all of them. Okay. All right, now to fix the corners, which I think we can leave the outside like that, unless we're going to swap, sorry, make all of them small. Actually, better way to do this. There we go. Yep. Looks good to me, for now at least. Which means next size down. We have to adjust. Let's see. There. I think it's fine if we go back and forth of skip one and the next one adjusts for the outside too. It says something about your status as a star of the city and how even the brightest stars are no match for the rising sun. Then politely informs that you are going to die and then you fight. Well, you gotta respect it. Screen suddenly jumped on me. But yeah, you gotta respect that it's like, I'm gonna say something very like borderline poetic, and then foretell your demise. But because it's a game, it's not gonna be that much foretelling. Okay, let's see. We skip that one. We go to this. Fix that there. Fix this here. Okay, skip the next one. Web gets stronger. Till. Wait. That does not have a rounded edge. I almost missed it. I did not. Okay, then it was there. There. Then the very last one. Alright. Now we've got a very nice trans web, which I may reorder the colors so it's white on the outside or something, but that's something that can be done later. The overall effect is working, at least the way I liked it. Then I still have the original. Let's see, in case. Yeah. Okay, web strands, and then let's see if we can find a good font for the second WAM so I'm not having to do it all over again. Maybe something nice and rounded. Alright, I need to start off. Fill. This one we're going to do a nice big, yeah, red so it stands out more. Okay. mean, Comic Sans is nice, but that's probably a bit too rounded. So let's see, anything else? Mantra is just pointed, so no. Britannic. Kind of Broadway. Actually, specifically Broadway. That. Nice font, but not for the spidery look going for. Libri, Let's see, does this have the... Yes, I can just do this. That saves a lot of time. Wait, what was this called? Cambria Math? Ugh, they brought math into letters. Guess revenge for bringing letters into math. Oh, the stream keeps cutting in and out? Audio-wise, or... Like, bits? Sorry, not bit. Buffering? Oh. That might be Inkscape. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes that happens when zooming in and out. So I will try to not do that for a bit. Or I can usually notice that on my end because I can hear my computer revving up like a chainsaw. Let's see. Chiller? Interesting. I'm gonna put a note of that. Little. Let's see. Chiller font. A little window just for looking up resources. It's interesting. It's not quite the vibe I'm going for, but it's nice and rounded. I might be able to mess with it. Ugh. No, actually, let's actually put a stroke on this to make it there. Oh, guys, it's still buffering? Let's see. It's not too bad on my end. Here, let me do a quick save on Inkscape and check my OBS settings. Where do I have the going out? Okay. I mean, I know there's a winter storm in the US. Maybe it's just your area is getting particularly hit. Apologies, Boorango, but at least I have a YouTube VOD channel at the very... Ooh. I can Cooper Black better than Chiller. Yeah, at least I save the VOD, so worst case, you can always come back in case I talk about anything particularly interesting. Oh, wait. I forgot to mark Cooper Black down. That is definitely a lot better than Chiller, at least for the 5 I'm going for. Ooh. Yeah, my apologies, but I hope you and your family are still safe. I know. Oh yeah, the Crowley font I got. Wherever I go. Too whimsical. Yeah, it's my area's gotten better part of 12 inches of snow, potentially up to 15 after tonight. I've shoveled out my driveway. Too much. Shoveled out my driveway twice today, just so I'm not doing it all at once. I still had to shower each time afterward. This one I'm writing down, not particularly for art project reasons, but it's got the right vibe I'm looking for in one of my D&D notes I need to get prepared. Eros Demi. Definitely not one of the fonts I've added to my computer. When you beat Zhao, Planeswalker, some corporate mercenaries, and one of the fates in the form of biomechanic. Ooh. It's actually a pretty cool form for a fate. You stop being a star of the city and start being an impurity state. Oh god. That sounds like a state led by Republicans. Just a minor political joke there. But, you know, I think Forte is it. It's nice, it's whimsical, but it doesn't feel too out of place with the whole spiderweb theme I'm doing. I think. Let's see, where is spacing? Go. See what is. Okay, yeah, this is space between letters, but I have to do it freaking manually, like a caveman. Let's bring it up to 7. Oh, didn't mean to put a minus there. That's. We'll try just see how. That's barely anything, but it ensures they're not overlapping each other, which is the big thing I'm worried about for the next step I'm planning, which is, let's see, perfect, it's just one. Let's see, can I ungroup it? No. But we are going to, where is it? Here it is, split path. That not, Not sure why I moved it all the way down, but okay. There we go, now that's a path. I should be able to split it. Here's what I'm thinking. No, let me select just one. God, I've never had that kind of issue with GIMP. But, just a little like that. Let's see. A little bit, bring them a little closer to each other. Ooh. Oh, so sorry, Barango. I know I personally also heavily rely on, internet entertainment. It's a lot cheaper than so much these days. Well, partially. Yeah, you're good on caps. I don't have that tact for, what is it, moderation, attention, or whatever. Good, but almost forgot. Recombine. There we go. So we can now rename it Wham. Let's see. So I think we want to keep. I don't think so. And we'll do that. So what's a good color for the fill here? Actually, wait. Perfect. Still here. What if do this? So as I discovered when I was working on Crunch, this kind of makes it look like this is further back, because shadow. Oh, it's almost done. No problem. So you go eat, and hopefully by the time you're back, internet's better. Maybe not fixed, but better would be good, right? I think we need to do this. That there. Yeah, then we're still getting a kind of darker gray. The solid white's still coming out of the edges. Yeah, and just for the sake of comparison, do the same thing but on a radial. Put that inside out. Good. Actually, we'll have that centered where the actual web is. We'll have the letters off center. Did the gradient move? Yes, it did. No, do schemier gray. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like them like that. But that was an unintentional referencing of lyrics there. And then we'll do a 0.8. 1.2. There we go. Then it helps separate out a little bit, but not overpowering shading. Yeah, that looks good. We can go ahead and leave Wham. Sorry. Bam! This was supposed to be Bam. I'm an idiot. Well, I didn't change the size of the font too bad. I can probably just recreate this. Right? No comparison's sake. Yeah, that's better. The second one is better. So do that. Do another B. Perfect. guess I did do some resizing. Oopsie. Alright. Oh, object path. But that's about right. Right, this one split. W, get rid of that. Those all back together. Quickly fixed. We just need to rename it. Bam. Alright, and the reason that Wham and Bam are both trans is because I was considering originally for lesbian to be Bam, question mark. But then I thought, referencing the song WAP might be a lot funnier. Let's see. No. Yeah, we'll do Wilhelm'ed next. I don't know what I'm going to do for the back, if I'm even going to do a back, or it's just... but... Wilhelm'ed needs to be... There we go, apostrophe, because it's not an actual onomatopoeia type impact sound. Why is it glowing? That was weird. Alrighty. And I remember a font not too far up that had very Shakespearean stuff. There it is. Wilhelmed. Is there a bold? There's not. Damn. Let's see. Oh. Castellar, maybe. Brush script, Too whimsical. Brush script, oh, the simple style, yep. Bookman old style. Not Black Adder. I use that too much, really. Baskerville. Oh, right, the anxiety script. I should use that, shouldn't I? Not this one, though. There we go, Algerian. I knew it was somewhere up here. Just need to... Where's the change size? There it is. Wilhelmed. Very nice. Alright, go ahead and save that now. What does the ally flag look like again? The space would probably help. Okay, so it's got that triangle, kind of looks like an A, and black and white stripes behind that. And with how to recreate that? I guess I could do the traditional pride flag colors like that. Let's see, let me put that just there so I can see all the windows still. Perfect. But let's see. Yeah, we'll start with first thought. Do a stroke. Let's see, 3. Yeah, that's a nice visible. This white. I do want a hard line. Why do they do it like that? That needs to be 50. This I do 51 there, so it auto adjusts. Oh wait, forgot to do that. That white's actually a bit harsh. Let's a little gray to even it out. Yeah, the other way with the black, perfect. Let's see, gradient. There we go. Oh right, I forgot. Make it reflect. No, not reflected. We need direct. Yeah. I think that's good. Let's flip that there. Because, yeah, ally flag is black at the top, white at the bottom. There. Perfect. Nope, why'd I click off that? Okay, then I don't have the normal pride flag in there. let's see, double check. 1, 2, 6 colors. Base. Need 4, 6. We'll see if I do the gradient form or a solid, but for now, get just general colors. It doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be good enough. I've gone away with doing that good chunk of my life. Why try being too professional yet? Let's see. Go is yellow. Change it on. There we go. Next is green. A nice dark green. Now it's kind of looking Rastafarian there. Next line is a darker blue, not too light. And finally, purple. Darker than that, though. I think I need to get the blue in there. That. Okay, good. I think for this one, we have no Oh, wait, I did it in the wrong thing. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to remake the black and white one. Cool. Cool. I thought I was in fill, and I'm an idiot. Okay, we will pride going for the center. Back into here to remake. Okay, so we'll do it from here. Our black, couple removed. White, also a couple removed. 50. There's one minus there. They're right on top of each other. Reflect. There. Oh, already done with dinner. I'm impressed. Yeah, there we go. I got that refixed, I think. There we are. Let's see. I don't want the bars in the back to stand out too much. I think we just do it like that. Oh, ravioli? I should make ravioli. It has been a hot minute since I've made ravioli. Let's see. I do vertical flags for pride. Sorry, horizontal flags. Where do they typically have it start with? Red on the right, yep. I think that is good. Let me make sure it's actually, yes, all the way across like that. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And if we blur it, does it make the colors go better? Not really. If only. You know, I think with black and white that thin, it's a lot easier to read distance, which is the best way to replicate. And it's going to be a little small on screen, thanks to K-Bonk. Oof. That was a crack in the neck. If I was going to do any outside shape of this, though, I think it would be a book cover. Quick, let me go ahead. Actually, do I have a separate file for that? I should open up the handy book folder. Let's see. I do. Sure. Okay, cool. It's got the full book cover, but nothing else. So it's not gonna make the computer whir up like a jet engine. Let's see, where does it import? It's the wrong folder. Let's see. Saves. Finished books. Yes. Morningstar book read. Editable, yes. Perfection. Size right. Let's see, yeah, that's a little below. Oh, that's almost perfect. Okay, we do it like that. Move it below. There. Yeah, that looks good. We will just... Let's see, do we need the shadows? Maybe we need the shadows. We don't need that or the decor. It'll still be recognizable as a book. I think make the shadows a little less... Why does it go gray like that? Let's see. Oh wait. Probably because the dull color's on there. Let's try again. Oh, up to lay. There we go. It's not going gray. Now it's standing out a lot less. Because we're not using these, we'll just go ahead and delete them for file size. We'll just say book BG for book background so I remember why it's in there. Okay, there it is. Alrighty, with that, lock that. We can actually move. I might still do work on that, so we will only move Wilhelm down here to the finished products. Alright, what next? What next? Let's do one of the fun ones. Ouch. Big ol' ouch. Let's see if this font, let's go to 144 to start. Let's see. ID does not look good for it. For some reason, the U looks weird in that font. Baskerville? Actually, I think Bauhaus works really good. I'll go with that. But for spacing, let's get that back to normal level. In fact, let's go negative with it. Go negative with it and see. Oh yeah, that looks like someone is going out right there. A bit more. How about a 13? Yeah. It's good. How does it look with stroke? Oh yes, lovely. Overlapping just a bit. Worth the storm, the fact your internet is partially unfucked. Stream when it was raid time, yeah. Fortunately, can't all be perfect, but on the upside, I do have two potential people. One might not still be up at the time, but if they are, Lady Millennia, playing us some Skyrim with the Daedric artifact collecting, and unless they wrap up tonight, if not, Howie. Let's see, polyro flag now. Flag. Let's see, there are two that says they're the new ones, but I like the one that's blue, red, black, and then yellow with the pi sign center. Okay, I think, let's see. I think the funny thing to do, the real funny thing to do, would be to put the pi sign here in the red dot. Let's see, and then I think maybe the entire thing red. We'll just have the outline be blue to black. To start, let me search the pi symbol so I don't have to figure out what it is on my keyboard. Pi symbol. Copy paste is my friend here. Wikipedia. Save me. Thank you. Okay, with that, go back to the flag. There we go. Do another here, just for pi, which looks a little funky in that font, so let's, there we go, that's perfect. I'll just call that pi, because I don't know if putting the symbol in is gonna mess with anything. Alrighty. Actually, nope, that's a good stopping point right there. We're just gonna hit myself with the hydrate. So I expect y'all to be drinking up too. And maybe it'll help if I can fucking spell it. There we go. Ah. Why does it have a $sign in there now? I don't remember it being there last week. Well, another thing I'll have to get to later. Yeah, high sign. We go center. Why is it not? Let's see. Oh, wait, that's a stroke. There it is. See, yeah, a little bit of brighter yellow. A little bit so it doesn't look too shiny. I think with this, what's this again? Why is this here? Ouch. Just straight up object path. Make it a little bigger so the pi sign will show up. Actually, do we want to make this long? Yeah, that looks more comedic for some reason. Go. We shrink this in. That works. Now the question is, do we want the stroke on the pi? Let's see, I kind of prefer it. Oh. Yeah, go right ahead if you got a suggestion, epiglottal. I'm still figuring out some of the tricks of the trade with Inkscape. I forced myself to learn recently. Bottom half the H. Would look interesting. Alright, let's see how bad this will be. I'm going to start by just picking a group, so I have an original one, so I'm not having to... Where's duplicate? It's like every other right click. Sometimes it has it, sometimes it doesn't. We'll just call it OG, invisible, and unfuckable. Yeah, let's see. We're going to have to break this path. Sorry, split this path, not break. Let's see, where is H? There's one part, there's both, okay. Combine those. H. Those get through. Oh, wrong combo, there it is. That'd be ouch. We'll turn it invisible so it's out of the way, so. About to scale bottom half. So I think we have to stretch it a bit, but it'll still be recognizable as the pi, like that, then the like so. I won't do it that way. We'll do it like this. H minus. Okay, looking good, I think. First, let's get the stroke back on that. I think. Now, don't worry, Burango, you'll get more people eventually. So, Epiglottal recently got that teaching job, which is probably going to eat up his time for a while until he's got a second year of having learned from all the mistakes of the first year, how to make things better. Let's see. Do that. Nope. Let's do just the H. Why does it do this sometimes? Okay. A little below. Let's see, get the rest of the ouch in there. I don't hate it. It could use some work, I think, make it fit better. But I do like the suggestion, Epiglottal. That does look good. Let's see. I think I have to bring that exclamation point in a bit so it's overlapping on both sides. Class resume week from day. Okay, oh, it's a semester by semester. Okay, I thought it was like a full year is the same. Yeah, if it's only semester, it should be a little easier, but... Ooh, you got music commissions? Nice. Congrats. Oh yeah, and you were recently inspired for your pet site. That's right. Let's see. Why is it the one that's a... Maybe it's because it's grouped. And now it's going to be nicer if I do, say, this. Yes. But yeah, congrats on commissions. I know it's not always easy being able to do that. Let's see what to do here. I like that better. I think I just need to make the towers, whatever we want to call it, thinner to better match the pie, but yeah, I think that is the way to do it. Why is it doing that? Oh, right. I don't want to really thicken the pie because I've done that with curves and can really mess it up. But also, I like how this letter being different than the rest looks. I think it really helps draw attention to the fact that the pi symbol is right there, you know? Same all for here. I think I have to do those two, don't I? Yes. It's about even. I think for this object. No, wait, sorry, path. Split. It's not been. Why is it doing this then? Maybe it's because they're overlapping. I can't split path like that. That might be it. There we go. Wait, sorry. Wait. This one. Nope. Just those two. I want to combine now. It should be fixed. Perfect. Why does it do this sometimes? This is all straight angles, easier to fix. Yep, that looks good. And just yes, I think that is perfect. Now, the question is, should this be yellow to match the pie? It doesn't look bad. I think it might just be too much. Wait, There's another way we could do it, perhaps. What if Kate like that? It looks like a very stock, but then it's overlapping the C too much. I have to fix that, make it a little bit more open. Actually, I'll probably have to do anyway, just for anyone who's seeing it a bit zoomed out. I think we have it in line like that. Now it got all scrunkly there. I think I could just get rid of this one though. Perfect. What about there? Okay, there. Love it when it autos. Yeah, I think that's going to be better because the H yellow, it didn't look right. When red, it doesn't almost look like an H when zoomed out. I do have to keep in mind what it looks like when it'll be small on my screen. Yeah, I think that's good. And now it's just, let's see, can delete that. We'll keep the backup just in case. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and just put the pie together. There we go. Now we need to break this apart so we can move that exclamation point a little closer. Perfect, right there. Then it is equal opportunity covering up the rest. Go back together. Ouch. Keep the OG in case I need the pie elsewhere. Let's see. What else to do? Right. The stroke, because the other colors are blue and black. I think we do another solid lines. Yeah, we'll see. Oh right, I need to get some of these back. Okay, it's a bit on the brighter, bolder side, like that. I was thinking was doing it vertically. Start. Go perfectly up and down. Gradient does look bad. It's a little subtle for the ally flag colors. Let's see. And that kind of hurts my eyes. I think we keep it like that. Still looks good. It's just a little bit more subtle with the source, the palette color, but we are making headway. Right, I forgot the 3 stars. I think stars will do inside yellow, and we'll have a different angle for that because it's the polyromantic. I think with what we have so far, we shrink this because I've got this border just so I keep them all about the same size. I think 1, 2, 3. I think that's going to look best. Let's see. They typically do the 5-point stars for that, I think. Let's get that down to 5 to sharpen up a little bit. Let's see. Shrink that. Do one like so. So, Actually, I think you were here earlier when I said I found out interesting thing you can do with this. Like that. I could do that star. Whereas I just had star and star. No, too much. I think that's too artsy for the rest of it. I will keep that in mind. It does look really rad. Go. And we're just gonna duplicate and duplicate. We're gonna undo those duplicates and get the coloring on this one first. Okay, let's see. Fill, solid, picking from the yellow, so it definitely matches. That this is perfect. Why is it not visible? Ah, that's why. He reversed it. I think so. I think that looks good. Duplicate one here. Turn just a bit. shrink it. Actually, I think also squish it just a little bit. So I think this one should go underneath the ouch. Yes, good. That. Then the biggest one over here. Now the question is, do I do something really fancy with it? Have this poke through and overlap with the other side. Take some work, but it can be done. Let's see, I think definitely bare minimum, do that. Put it there, maybe with a better turn. Yeah, I think that's good. So we will duplicate this one. Just be, let's do it like this. Pop, path, intersection. Now it goes, definitely goes over the next there, there. Beautiful. Now we just need to get this better lined up. Wait, we could easily simplify this by turning off the stroke for now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to need to do another piece just so there's still some stroke on there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do, let's see, overlap that. What is? Ah, wait. That is that star, yep. Named the wrong one. Map. Just got this one in the point. And these ones move. Why is that not showing up? I did it again. How do I keep messing that up? Whatever. Stars, pop, pop, combine, perfect. Duplicate the overlap. And this one, point. Wait, I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Perfect. Go, and the point gets why is it so much thicker? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Copy from that. There we go. Okay, then I copied from the wrong one. Copy. Nope. No, they're the same. This one's bigger for some reason. Interesting. let's go ahead and make sure. So don't run, not export. That is perfect. Just need, why is that line? Overlap? I think it's from overlap. No, it is from the point. And like that. It still looks good. There we go. Now I just need to get yeah, both those need to be separate from stars because that's what makes it not show one there. Stars needs to be go. Let's move that to book selected. I think it's just a case that black and blue are not going to show up a lot. Oh, we're going to keep more or less the same. That. There we go. It's a very minor detail, but I think it helps sells it. There we go. Ooh. Alrighty, we've already got several done. A little over an hour into it. We're making progress. Okay, invisible. Excuse me. Alrighty. What next would be funny? I'm partial to the snark me for asexual. The joke being there, it's like, I'm interested in sex. When you sleep with someone, you're literally sleeping. Let's see. I'm still not sure if I want to do the book one. Leave off on that for later. You know what? Let's go looking for a good pop-esque font for the Rubber Pride. Okay, what do we got? Berlin Sans, pretty good. Looks like a font that could pop with a pin. Oh wait, I should probably zoom in, make it easier for all of us here. And we're just gonna full on that central here, so we can. There we go. That'll make it nice and easy. Anyway, looks poppable. It looks neat, but no. Comic Sans would be funny. Could do another Cooper Black. Definitely not Crack House. Knives everywhere. Pretty whimsical, but no. Two signatory. I think I'm maybe on Elephant. Elephant looks nice. Oh. Oh no. Hopefully it's not the connection on my end. I know we're getting hit hard with snow, but I didn't think we were having infrastructure issues. If it didn't have those points, maybe. I think a nice, big, solid font. Also, before I go too much further, that looks way too right. Gotta get that off there. Yeah, that's more appropriate spacing. Let's see. Gigi. Very pirate-esque. Oh wait. I could be doing is checking to see what Twitch is saying this stream is like. Yeah, no, it still has the bitrate is good. That is weird. God dang it. Of course I had to do a guerrilla art stream on night like tonight, huh? Let's see. Gilson's is close. Gaudy. There we go. Gouty Stout. That looks like a word you could pop. Let's see, spacing is definitely a bit much, but let's try -20. A little closer. Every one is 40. God, it's really. Let's jump up to 70. There we go. Can I do just the. I think I can change just that one. -90. No, did not work, so we're just going to undo it. Okay. Yeah, for Rubber Pride, I think that will do it. The question is, how do I make things look nice and shiny? Because I know how to do that in GIMP. I don't think it's going to work the same here. Also, I should pull up the Rubber Pride flag. Ooh, nice sharp angles on that flag. Interesting choice for them. Alright. Easy to tell how to do that. I think. Let's see. This I'm just going to do palette like this. So black is easy. Red. A little dingier there. That looks pretty close to what they've got. Then nice. Actually, we can do that shortcut most of it. It's a little on the orange side, so we'll put that over closer. Yeah, that's pretty close to what they got. Sure, perfect. All on top of each other, which we would just do that. I can't do anything else with them. Just lock the palette like this. Now that I got colors, how, let's see, shiny rubber look. Nope, look is getting too much fashion stuff. How about balloon? There we go. Okay, so typically on the outside of a curve, liner one there. Oh, frog erections. That sounds like an interesting ARG. What was it? Halo had like Save the Bees or something ARG forever ago. God, people are so creative with those. Well, I would not be able to pay attention long enough to figure that out. Let's see, I think the way I'm going to do this, even though it's more understated on the flag, we're going to have the pop be the yellow with red outline. about this. Let's go 4. 4 looks pretty good. Yeah, there's no real angles for that to really matter. What is... Ah. Let's see. Stroke, markers, fill. Oh, right, markers. Would that be able to help me with the shininess? Let's see. Do idea occurs. Duplicate it like this. This level will only be solid red. Where's the there? This one be the black with 0 fill. It might be how I decide where to put the actual shine marks. I think that might be how I do it. I don't use these for the shine, but I think I put it like just inside each of those corners. Yeah, because the square just looks weird. Is it possibly? Still figuring out how to use markers. Because sometimes it's an option, sometimes it's not. Alrighty. Stretch a bit. Okay. Because I'm going to have to do some custom curves. Let's see, easiest way to do this, I think. Oh, it's nice that the P's mirror each other. Okay. So, shininess of a balloon tends to look kind of square. Or, well, rectangular. Oh, move that a little bit out of view. There we go. See, yes, on that tool. Start by just making this kind of wait. Why am I doing this? It'd be so much quicker to do this shape. Change the roundness of the corners. Then little blur. There you go. That's already looking a lot like, not the color I'm going to use, but that looks very similar. Who is messaging me on Discord? Come on. Alright. Live notification. Silence those. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to do that. Just going to shortcut everything. In fact, let's just we'll make it a bit thinner. Yeah, and we'll just duplicate this. See, we need 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 10. Okay, 12, 4, 8, 11 altogether. So we'll just call this shine for the duplicating process. Yeah. There's 2, 4, 8, and 11. And actually, we'll just do this first. Long thing. Okay, you know what? We'll just do up, up, up. That one I can just here. It can also be turned up. And I need 2, 3. Can I? There we go. Pop, pop, pop. Missed just one, I think. Yes, just the one. Turn, perfection. Alrighty. Let's start by turning it a little bit. Come on. Oh, wait. Didn't turn them all into shapes yet. Okay. Object path, perfect. Alrighty. Now, do this. Oh, let's see if we. Come on. Can we get rid of 2 of those? That looks nice. Actually, let's flip this vertically. Turn a little bit like that. There we go. I think, let's see. Do the stroke. Right, the fill. Black, the stroke style. We turn this to something like 0.5. Oh, wrong thing. Then a little bit of opacity. A lot more opacity. There we go. Then it wouldn't be visible. Actually, what if... Oh shit, wrong thing. What if there was no stroke, fill was black? No, back to more blur. No, I think it does need to be more on the white side. I hate when I forget about that. Keep it there so it does look like the Chinaman balloon. It does look much better than it was. This a little bit more. I'll take care of that corner. Right, perfect. Do Shine OG, that way when I link them all together, they'll have the same style. But for ease of being able to actually see shit, we'll keep it like this. Start. Let's be on the easier side, I think. We can just get rid of those 2. Add a little bit. Keep that curve like a little bean. Out. Similar opposite process for here. Oh, I'll read that in a second. I'm gonna get this bean. Actually, no. I need those 2, but I'm gonna spread them out a little bit just so I get some more curve. Come on. These 2 still get deleted. Come on. Oh yeah, no problem, Epiglottal. Have a good night. See you around. Let's see if this is a bit longer. Counter it. No, shrink it back down. Turn there. If we do a similar thing here, shrinking this a little bit so they're not all super uniform. This one would be a little tricky because there's not actually a whole lot of curve here, huh? Another case of we move this out, this curve in. In fact, let's stretch them out and offset a little bit. Give the illusion that it's a little higher in the center there. That. Yes. A little big. That's actually a little big. Let's get a little stinky there. Alrighty, and that is the first P done. Okay, and I forgot to turn this one. Rectify that. Okay, okay, so get rid of those two. So we get a greater curve. Have this kind of mouse curve in there, so it looks weird. But let's make that hold a little bit more. It's going towards the center. Right, there we go. Got these two lovely lads. Turn this just a little bit. Let's just move this closer to our tool. There we go. So, like before, we stretch these out. Come on, grab that curve. There we go. Stretch that out a little bit. Get rid of these two. And now we're cooking with gas. Alright, thank you, Balloon Warehouse, for this reference image. It's been helping me so much. Let's see, this one, let's get rid of these two for the big curve. Stretch out a little that direction. Oh, come on. There. In just a hair. Good, then let's stretch it out a little too much. Stretch it a little too much. Actually, there. We should get rid of that one. You corner. There we go. It's out a little bit more on this side. There we go. There's the P, there's the O. Now the other P. Awesome. Alright, many thanks. Oh. No thanks to the frickin' prick outside driving that fast with the goddamn snow we've been having. I think I talked about on screen how there is just so much out there. My area got about 12 inches of snow over the last 20 hours. Yeah, 20 hours. It's very much not nice. Thankfully, I got told I did not have to go into work today because it's just that bad, and a lot of my co-workers were like, we live like 40-50 minutes away. We are risking our lives coming to work like this. So, you're either taking some of the vacation time we just got due to the turn of the year, or you fire us. They're like, yeah, we're management, we don't want to come in either. And there was much rejoicing, as no one was forced to come in. Management claimed it's like, yeah, they forced our hand, they said they were willing to quit, and we can't have that. Because we're already shorthanded as it is. But you know, management doesn't freaking care about that at the best times. So it was still a bit of a... what is the term? A risk. That's the term. also a lot easier for coworkers to say because I am one of the few positions that is not union. It's a big shame, but it's not easy with the particular job I have because it can be described as entry level. It's often described as entry level. You know how management can be, they don't care about entry levels. They think anyone can do it. It's like, yeah, but will anyone do it? Or will you be stuck with a job listing that no one's even applying to because no one wants to work outside in the winter? Yeah, we'll do like this. Push it down a little bit. That curve's looking good, and I believe the last one is just, yes, here at the bottom. Oop. Sorry, we're gonna make that squished. Yeah, that way. This time, let's do these two. A little less uniform with the rest. Just grab that. There we go. A corner, so I can bubble out a little bit. Do that. Turn it. Yes. That is looking good. Here, that is choice. Now, all these together should make them that beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, did not mean to undo. Trying to control save. There we go. Unnoticeable there. The shine's probably going to be more of it's like feeling good about myself doing that. But you know, sometimes you gotta just do stuff for yourself. Let's see, I think the stroke a little skinnier. Let's knock it down to 2.5. Worse. What if we bump it up to 4.5? Better? A little bit, I suppose. It'd be nice if it is possible to have these sides come out more. Can't do it, but it'd have to be manual. It'd suck. Would it be worth it? I think so. Yeah, I'll do it for the O. I won't do it for everything, but I will do it for the O. Duplicate this. This one wait, old one invisible. Make this one split apart. Maybe I didn't hit it. Oh wait, I know what it is. Make the path, then I can split the path. There we go. Don't need this P, don't need that P. Let's see. Do is we'll get rid of that's all wrong one. There it is. We get rid of the stroke. Then we instead make the fill on this that. Then we can fiddle with that fill. Fill. We need to move to the bottom so it is behind. Make this visible again. Perfection. Alright. Into here. Let's see. These three. Wait, why do we don't actually need these three? Look at that. Do it like that. Get rid of this one. Do the same. Go. Here we go. Okay, and then we do the same on the outsides. I think we also use these out a bit, and then both corner. Don't know what just happened there. Wretched difficulties indeed. Yeah, let's. What is happening here? Oh, that's what happened. Just got rid of the curve completely for some reason. It can be very distracting, yet, but I do appreciate you talking back and still talking to me from time to time. Makes me feel a little less crazy. But I understand that can happen. It certainly happened to me on some streams, and unfortunately, sometimes while I. Second, what? Sorry, sometimes when I am moderating, even. So, absolutely no blame, I understand. Just how life be sometimes. Let's see. We'll do that. I think on this side. Wait, we can't bring it in smaller. Because, that. Oh, stop moving that. Go. I think that's actually about what we were hoping. Now we got kinda a deeper look on it. That's unfortunate. I do appreciate you being through. I think it might just be everyone's connections are kind of going to shit tonight. Yeah, because the window says my bitrate going out is still good and steady at like almost 4,500. So hopefully it's not something that ends up going down on a long term completely, because that can happen with storms. Sucks to say. Yeah, let's do the same with the peas. Kind of gives it a nice circus feel for some reason. But it feels right. Let's see, split path. Need the O this time. Well, I mean, I can check, but like I said, my bitrate's still going really strong. Well, we'll use this window. Weather in my local town. Let's see. It says I'm actually at a minute. What, 4.5? What? 4,500. What is it? Kilobyte bits? I can't remember all the little shorthand things, but it's green. It is strong green. Yeah, for my weather, I'm actually like eye of the storm right now. It's gonna come back tomorrow in the morning, but let's see the window. Yeah, I got no snowfall right now. It's gonna be chilly temperatures because it's night, but my weather's actually currently good, at least between me and Twitch. Cut out after weather. Yeah, let's. Let's see. I'll go ahead and start wrapping up now. I mean, Pop's almost done. But yeah, just in case you're not hearing, for a moment. What was it? Like 4 hours. Yeah, it's a sorry that the stream is messing with us, unfortunately. Let's see, I will. Everything is currently saved up. So go ahead and read out. Let's see. Um, let's see. They're less than an hour in. They only started that long. Okay, yeah. Oof. But best of luck. Hopefully you're. Oh, wait, the wrong thing. I need to finish read. It. I will just read out now, and I'll just pick this up again maybe later this week, whether it'll be better. But, again, thank you for joining despite your connection. I do appreciate keeping me company. But yeah, Howlett's doing some Dark and Darker right now. They have a lot of fun with that game, and hopefully the connection will be better. It might be. This is how I find out that Inkscape is resource intensive and it's making things go a little weird on the way out. Who knows? Hopefully that's not the case, but we'll find out eventually. But yeah, thanks very much for coming. Everyone, stay hydrated. Keep an eye on your power. So if you need to raid the fridge for anything that's going to spoil, you can. Hopefully everyone is still okay in a few days when I think the winter storm will be passing through and finished, at least for the northern parts of the U.S. Stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you next time.